Sparks going up against the Phoenix Mercury. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
We've got a small portion of the season behind us, and the league's hierarchy is starting to come into focus.
It's still early, though, so for the teams that are struggling, you still have time to get in gear.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of time, Brian. I mean, the season is short, and the pressure ramps up every week that goes by when you're not winning games.
Here we go.
It'll be the Mercury off the tip. Here's Taylor. And Jackson picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
That is a quick foul for her there. The refs are calling it close.
Outside, Sabali. Taurasi. Thomas left side. Baseline try. Jackson pulls it in.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Here's Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Down low. Thomas. She can't get that one to fall. Azare Stevens with some nice D.
When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi is the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
Now here's Copper.
Shot clock at 6.
Good work defensively, Rakia Jackson. Jackson outside.
Shoots over Taurasi. Another one falls for the Sparks.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
Now here's Copper.
And again, Phoenix no good.
0 for 4 to start, still looking for their first make.
Jackson gets the bucket.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Here's Taylor. Outside, Sabali. Thomas to the middle. Here's Taylor. And the shot goes down.
Oh, they needed that one. Their first make in 5 attempts to start this game.
An 8-point differential. Outside Plum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Their first miss of the game, a strong start.
Out to the wing. Back to Thomas. Copper outside. And it's off from three-point range. So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Stevens. Now here's Jackson. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. A little in the hoop for her this quarter. She still hasn't gotten one, not one, to fall.
Bucket is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
The offensive rebound. So it's the Sparks now. Here's Jackson. And the Sparks, another three.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Now here's Copper.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. To halt the run. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You've got to be aware of Thomas there. She's one of the best on the O boards.
Pass to Plum. Right at the free throw line. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
It's snatched up. And it's Sabali missing.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Cans it from downtown.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Count that bucket.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
The three is up. Another three for the Sparks.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Here's Taylor. Thomas down low.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Sparks ahead. They lead by 18. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Well, not exactly. Sparks making a switch here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Taylor to the paint. Taurasi can't get it to go. The Sparks leading.
Jackson outside.
From outside the arc. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Now here's Taurasi. From the arc, knocks down the 3 ball.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
And one of the most amazing stories in all of sports is the fact that Diana Taurasi is still a top scorer and a top player.
I mean, she turns 42 this year. She went first overall back in 2004, back when Blake was in preschool. A lot of her teammates were in diapers back then. DT's commitment to the game is unmatched, and it's just really special to get to watch her play still.
Now here's Taurasi. 6 points for her. Inside.
And the basket by Mack.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Jackson outside.
Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Shoots and misses. 3 shots all come up empty.
Outside Whitcomb.
They set the pick. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
Leah Copper for 3. And Brink brings down the board. Jackson outside.
Out to the left wing.
Stevens the screen.
For 3. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like she can't miss.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent. It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Jackson outside.
Come on, David. You won't be. Come on. Come on, David.
Launches it. Rebounded by Copper. And it's the Mercury with the ball. It's a 10-point game.
Pass to Mack.
Here's Taurasi. The three-pointer off the mark. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jackson.
Good, and Cameron Brink getting the dime.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
And here's Copper. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
And now Jackson. The tray. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Sparks ahead, up by 16. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
And the Sparks with possession here. To the left wing. Kelsey Plum from outside. Another three for the Sparks.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, you know, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
And the basket by Copper.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Gets it to go from downtown.
3 for 3. That's the way to start the second half.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Plum. Off target with the three.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Sabali the screen.
Kalia Copper from outside.
Again, the miss by Kalia Copper.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
And the Mercury call time here. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Launches a three. The Sparks grab the miss.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Hamby. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Kept alive.
You know, despite playing lots of time at the three, Copper is inside a lot, and it just kind of makes her a different type of matchup.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And she makes the first.
And you look at the career of Kahleah Copper, and she really took advantage of that 2020 season.
Yeah, that was the wobble year down in Bradenton. A lot of players opted out, but Copper, she opted in. She had by far her best season, and in the 3 years since, she's been an all-star 3 times, and oh, by the way, finals MVP with the Sky, too.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
And Brian, what do you think it is about Kahleah Copper that makes her such a top-tier offensive weapon?
Most would say her pure skills, but you can't overlook her effort level. When Copper's on the floor, she's giving you everything she has, and then some.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Fires from deep. The Sparks grab the miss.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Jackson gets the bucket.
You want to talk about a major contribution? I'll tell you a major contribution. She scored over half their points so far.
Now here's Thomas. Copper drives in. No good with the layup.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Goes back up.
And laid in by Jackson.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Taurasi. Copper. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, or they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
And the Sparks with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Jackson outside.
Puts up a three, sinks the triple.
What's gotten into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And you know, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
The Mercury with another miss.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Thomas, no good.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
Fires for three. Jackson, no good. Pass to Whitcomb. The three. Drills it from outside. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sparks ahead, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. will make substitutions. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
And rebounded by Brink.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass. Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Now here's Sabali. Pass to Whitcomb. Outside Sabali. Clock at 6. Pulls up. And again, Phoenix no good.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Jackson.
Jacks up a 3. And the Sparks another 3.
She came out of locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Taylor. She's covered by Sims. Good D by Odyssey Sims. This one for 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now here's Copper.
Here's Sabali. Connects on the 9-footer.
Using her length to find her shot inside. Sabali is a real threat on the interior.
Jackson outside.
Another 3 for the Sparks.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Here's Taylor. Odyssey Sims grabs the board.
Jackson outside.
Shoots over Whitcomb. Another one falls for the Sparks.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Now here's Whitcomb. Pass to Taylor. Back to Whitcomb. Copper outside. Now Sabali. From downtown.
They grab their own miss.
Whitcomb.
A kick out to Copper.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Jackson.
And the Sparks another 3.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
Here's Sabali. Looking to end the run.
And Brink brings down the board.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. The shot from 20 feet, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business